In this video, I'll be visiting IKEA or IKEA in Tokyo, Japan to go to their restaurants and try all kinds of food that they offer. While IKEA is actually a furniture store, they're also known for having extremely affordable, diverse, and quite delicious food in their restaurants. I heard that IKEA Japan has their own take on it, with items that you can only find in their Japanese branches. So guys, keep watching because I'll show you guys exactly what they have, as I'll be eating an insane amount of food in this video. Before we start this video, I'd like to let you guys know that this video is brought to you by Olafly, my #1 favorite eSIM provider. I'm actually here at Haneda Airport in Tokyo. Every time you travel to a different country, the first thing that you guys need to do is figuring out the data plan for your smartphone. And the best way to do that is without a doubt getting an eSIM. Getting their eSIM is extremely easy. You just need to go into their website or use their mobile app, which is my preferred method, and get your data for the exact number of days that you need it for. Installing their eSIM takes less than a minute. You just need to use the QR code that they send you, and just like that, you have unlimited data. Olafly offers data plans for over 200 destinations, so just about anywhere you go, you know you are covered. They offer fast, unlimited data, so you guys can stay connected without a worry. If you guys are going to multiple destinations at once, they also offer regional plans. For example, their Asia plan, which can cover countries like South Korea, Japan, Singapore, and Malaysia, all with just one plan. So guys, please use the link in the description to get your eSIM for the next time you travel. And I want you guys to save some money. By using my promo code JimmyKim, you guys can get 5% off your eSIM. Alright then, back to the video. So, this is my very first time coming to IKEA in Japan. I have no idea what kind of food they have, so let's go check it out. It looks like this is their menu. There are just so many that I would like to try. Let's get myself a little shopping cart here. I plan on getting lots of food at once, so I'm gonna get a tray here, another one, and one more. All right, shopping time. They got some salads here. They look like they're good, honest salads, but they don't really interest me, to be honest. Nor do they look Japanese to me. Looks like these are cured salmon. So they just put it on display like this with some plastic wrap on top. They got some desserts here. Actually, you know what? I think I want to come back for desserts. Let's get things that are like food. Thankfully, it doesn't look too crowded today. No, once you order, they pick up the food in front of you. It's kind of like Panda Express where they pick up ready-made food from the metal containers. They got a very lovely bakery section here too. Oh, this is their anko croissant. Oh, I gotta get that. You can also get wines in these tiny bottles. They got white wines over here, and you can even get beer. This garlic bread to me looks really fantastic too. I always love garlic breads. All right, I think that's enough food for one round. Before we go to our table, I got this cup for getting drinks. It's only 200 yen. With 200 yen, you can use this drink fountain. They got everything. They got coffee, tea, all kinds of tea, and even soda. I'll be a basic man and get some zero Coke or no sugar cola. Oh, I was too greedy. All right then, let's have some food. Before it gets too cold, I want to start with this roast beef. They said it's 100 grams of roast beef with some garlic sauce on top. No, I didn't have to worry about it getting cold because the meat was kind of cold to begin with. I would say it's like kind of room temperature. I just realized that the sauce is actually quite Japanese. It has a very teriyaki flavor. Very savory, very sweet at the same time. Looks like there's some tartar sauce that came with it too. Many years ago, my parents sent me off to Canada for me to learn English. Well, turns out I'm not that intelligent and it was extremely difficult for me to learn English. But you know what I learned quickly? I have learned that there's this thing called mashed potatoes and it's extremely delicious. And I give it to them, their mashed potatoes. It's good. The texture is very fine and it's very buttery. Some of that with the roast beef. Man, that's decent food. That cost over $10. International standards, it's not that expensive. I feel like for Japan, where everything is kind of affordable, that was kind of expensive for what it is. Is it decent? I think so. Now, let's change things up. Let's try this salmon, some fish, the salmon fillet. It apparently comes with this red sauce that you guys are seeing is yangnyeom sauce, which is a Korean-style spicy sweet sauce. Let me see if it's actually like Korea. You know what? Actually quite accurate. Although I'll tell you guys that in Korea, we only use this yangnyeom for fried chicken only. I mean, it's good chunky salmon, very well cooked. It's a little flaky, like it's a little dry. but it feels fresh enough. Yeah, I feel like this is a great deal. By the way, how do you guys say IKEA in your country? Because in Korea and Japan, they call it IKEA, which I believe is closer to how they pronounce it in Sweden, IKEA. It seems that America is the only place where they call it IKEA. I feel like the corn salad part is a little bland. Like, it's just canned corn with no flavors. Let's just say I was happy with the salmon. I heard that in Sweden, they eat a lot of French fries for every meal. Oh wow, and the French fries that they have here, I would say it's actually good. They just deep fried it, and it's kind of like a thicker version of In-N-Out fries where the potatoes are fresh, but because these are fresh potatoes, they can get very soggy very quickly. Like when you chew them, you can actually feel the flavor of fresh potatoes. Now we got the Swedish meatballs here, but before we try that one, I would like to try the curry. Supposedly this is vegan curry or vegetable curry. I don't know if I'm imagining this, but the curry, because it's vegetable based, is kind of it's missing the last finish of flavor. It's 80% curry, but not quite 100%. I'm actually not sure if this sausage is vegan sausage. No. This is 100% animal-based, which makes the entire experience a little better, if I had to be honest. I'm not here to judge anyone's diet, but vegetable curry with just rice, that's just psychotic. It's like going on a road trip without music, you know? With the sausage, that feels so complete. That's good curry. I feel like these Swedish meatballs, they deserve some attention. I believe these are meat-based meatballs. They had the vegetable ones too, but I wasn't interested. I actually wonder how traditional it is back in Sweden. You know, like, do they always eat like meatballs and French fries? Personally, I wouldn't mind that. In fact, of course I don't mind that because I am partially Scandinavian. There's a white person blood in me, guys. At least according to the DNA test that I've done last year, I am 0.2% Finnish. There's a Viking in me. I will tell you that these meatballs are very good, especially with the beans. It's awakening the ancestral memories in me. I always wondered why they come with this raspberry jam. I don't think it goes well with meat. Perhaps that's just a Swedish thing. I appreciate the fact that they have unlimited drinks for only 200 yen, but I wish the cup was a little larger. It's like you drink a few sips and you have to go for a refill, you know? Okay, wow, that was a pretty good amount of food. Now I want some breads. Not desserts, because they have more desserts. The bakery items. There's actually a little bit of Japanese touch to some of them, like this croissant, which is supposed to be French, but this one is not just any croissant. It is anko croissant, which means red bean paste croissant. Let me rip it in half. Do you guys see the anko? Anko means red bean paste in Japanese. Unko means poop in Japanese. Huh? I wish the croissant itself was a little crispier and flakier. It is kind of crispy on the surface, but the entirety of it is a little more like bread. But the red bean paste in it is good. Something that's kind of nice to have, something that's not gonna blow you away. I have a love and hate relationship with many things, but with garlic bread, it's just love relationship. I love garlic bread. It's like a slice of baguette, and on one side they have a bunch of garlic. I wish the garlic was like fresh chopped garlics, but of course I guess I'm asking for too much. This is more like dried garlic with butter on top. It's a little hard to complain about it because it's like so insanely affordable. I guess they're just doing what they have to do to keep it this way. Okay, right here I got the cinnamon roll. It brings me back another memory about when I was living in Canada. So I went to a high school in Canada. They call it secondary school in Canada. And one of the classes that you can choose from was a cooking class. Like it was a school subject. I liked cooking class for many different reasons, but mostly because I didn't have to study for it. I can just show up to class empty-handed, no homework, and after each class, we'd go home with actual food that we made. Now, when I was living in Canada, I was living by myself without my parents. Don't ask me too many questions, I did. And other kids in my class felt really bad for me. So every time a class ended, they would give me whatever they made too. So I'd go home with like a plastic bag full of food. And cinnamon roll, I believe, was probably the first food that we ever made in that class.
Honestly, I feel like taking that class is so life-changing because you actually learn how to cook and handle food. And I don't care how rich you are, whether you're a man or a woman, you have to know how to cook. And a lot of people these days, fully grown men and women, they don't know how to cook. Or even if they do, they're not really good at it. And I think it's just shameful, you know? Anyway, that was a mouthful. Let me try this cinnamon roll. Are they better than what I made as a kid? They beat me. This is actually kind of good. It's kind of hurting my pride because I thought I'd be better. But their cinnamon roll, it's not very dense. It's kind of fluffy. It is sweet, but not like insanely sweet. To top it off, this is super affordable. I hope my mom's not listening to this, but there were days when I wouldn't want to go to school because, you know, I hated going to school. So I just skipped the entire day. Except if there was a cooking class, I just attend the cooking class and bring the food home. Yeah, clearly as a kid, I had a lot of issues. All right, there was a good amount of food. I am already very full, but I feel like we need some desserts, don't we? So what are we waiting for? Let's go get some. I want to get this almond choco cake. They have a mango tart. That's gorgeous. And they also have mango almond jelly. Oh, how convenient. This one actually comes with the pineapple and mango jelly thing. Oh shoot, that's a lot. So that's the tropical mango set that comes with the mango pineapple cake and some mysterious jelly with lots of blue food dye. That's mango almond jelly, mango tart, and that's chocolate almond cake. What's really amazing is that they also have a coffee machine that I can use, and I can get my hot coffee. There's my coffee. You guys might be wondering why there's like so many mango desserts here. Apparently they have some kind of a mango themed promotion going right now. So let's start with this mango tart. That one looks very charming. The cheesecake part is actually very good. The pie layer, it's a little too soggy for my personal taste, but because the cheesecake part is so good, I let them get away with it. Now it's mostly mango jelly too, except there's a piece of canned mango. I don't know if it's canned, but it feels like one of those preserved mangoes. Just a little sour, but that's good enough. Something that I probably wouldn't get from like a very good dessert cafe, but for IKEA, for something that's like barely over $2, it's pretty good. I will say that it is on the very sweet side though. Let's switch it up and go chocolate. I like this too. I feel like the chocolate part with the white chocolate and the dark chocolate, it's just a little too sweet for my personal liking. This is like if you have a child and the child made a dessert for the first time, this would be that dessert. Like the child didn't ruin it, but it's like a little too sweet. Let's drink some coffee to reset my palate. This mango jelly is pretty good. The yellow part seems to be the mango part, and that's very dense with mango flavors. It's actually kind of like eating mango. It's very good, no funny taste. And this almond jelly part, it's a little bit more jelly-like. It's a little bit chewy. It feels a little more dense and not as sweet. They go together extremely well. Let's try the mango pineapple cake. This one doesn't look that good. It feels very supermarket made. Yeah, it's like a supermarket cake. The most basic birthday cake texture with canned fruits on top. I'm not sold. I don't care how much it is. It's not worth the money. Now let's try this tropical jelly, whatever that is. I have a feeling that it's just coconut jelly. It looks very aesthetic. It looks very interesting. I don't know about aesthetic. So the starfish that's on top, that's coconut jelly, and other cubes of jelly. It has the flavor of one of those Japanese sodas like karapisu. It looks and tastes so artificial that even I have a little bit of a hard time eating this. I think children would love it. Oh God. Oh man, there was a lot of food. A little too sweet for my longevity too. Thank God I got this coffee. So I think there was enough food at the restaurant, but it turns out they also have a smaller food court downstairs. And here they have slightly different items. Let's go check them out. Wow, their ice cream is so cheap. That's 50 yen. That's like 40 cents. I would like their 150 yen hot dog with toppings. They have castella. Oh, they also have a piece of fried chicken. I guess I can give it a try. Hopefully that's stable enough. Well, no, it's not. Here's everything I got. Now, not everything in life has to happen. Typically, I would have the ice cream last, but it's starting to melt and I have nowhere to put this. So let's start with the ice cream. I can't believe that this is only 50 yen. That's like a price tag that I haven't seen for a long time. There would be like 30 cents in US dollars, something like 35. And I'm telling you guys, this is good, honest ice cream. Nothing crazy fancy about it, it's just ice cream. So far, my experience here in Japanese IKEA has been, they are pretty good, but they're not like flawless. That being said, it is a very good ice cream. It just feels a little icy. I still think this is better than most ice creams that you would get on the street. Not to mention better than most ice creams that you get in like convenience stores. So as long as you guys are not expecting like artisan gelato, this is good. Even with this youthful, pretty boy face, sometimes there are times when I feel like I've gotten older. One of those times is when I don't really want to finish the cone. I would have finished it though. Okay, here's their hot dog. I mean, really the Stephs and we have collaborated on this because they just gave me a sausage and the bun and I had to work on the rest. Now look how beautifully decorated it is. Look at that perky sausage peeking out of the buns. The sausage, it has a nice pop to it. And I want to say that the buns, they are better than most supermarket buns. Like there's still some moisture and freshness to it. But it still feels very factory made. Not bad though. I mean, the sausage is like one of those sausages that you get in like your breakfast buffet when you go to one of the more affordable hotels. I'm not hating on it, I love it. If you know me, you know I like protein. This is their fried chicken. Looks like it's a chicken thigh. It feels like one of the less good chicken franchises. Like, it's not really juicy. It's very salty on the surface. But then it's so cheap that it's hard to hate on it. And there's some juice to it. It's not like it's horrible. And it's not boneless, but thankfully it's mostly meat. Yeah, I can get behind this. Here's the very last item that I have. It's their castella. Kind of cool that they have castella here in IKEA. I wanted to like it, but I don't. So typically, castella is this bread that has a lot of egg flavor in it. But this one, because this is vegetable based, it doesn't have that egg flavor. And I want to say the texture is a little stickier too. I'm not trying to hate on it just because it's vegetable based. As a little snack, I don't think it's bad at all. If anything, it does taste a little bit like little donut balls. I just don't think this is anything close to castella. So, I think that's all the food that I can have today. What did I think about the food experience in IKEA Japan? Well, I thought they were generally very good, especially considering what you pay. The price range is here, except for some items like the roast beef. They're about as affordable as it gets, while the quality is acceptably good. Now, I wouldn't compare any of those to a good restaurant in Japan. I'm just saying, if you're looking for something decent and you want to spend almost no money in Japan, the restaurant in IKEA might be an option for you. I mean, 50 yen for an ice cream, where else can you find that, you know? Hope you guys enjoyed this experience as much as I did. And till we meet again, goodbye, guys.